Hello, everybody, and War Wizard here, back with another Mortal Kombat video. Today, I want to talk about the best mechanics modern day Mortal Kombat games have that need to come back in future Mortal Kombat games. Mechanics and features that need to stay. Sorry, I haven't been making videos the past week and a half. Been really busy running around for 4th of July and stuff like that. I had emergency dental surgery. Then we went to the Denver Fan Expo where I got to meet Bruce Campbell. For those of you that know, who have seen my older videos and stuff like that, you know how much I love Evil Dead. It's my favorite horror movie franchise. Ash Williams is my favorite horror icon. Bruce Campbell plays Ash Williams, so I got to meet Bruce at the Fan Expo. Got his autograph, got a picture with him. It was awesome. Really fun. But yeah, I've just been really busy with some stuff. But anyways, I'm back. This video is not going to be as edited as my last one. My last one did pretty good, even though I will say a lot of people were super toxic because I accidentally misspoke about Sub-Zero. Had to block a few people because they just wanted to go on, call me a bunch of slurs and stuff instead of just simply saying, hey, you got this wrong. Anyway, today's video, we are going over mechanics I want Mortal Kombat to keep going forward, to put into their new game. Number one, I'm not going to really show this because I'll probably get demonetized. Well, I guess I'm not monetized, but if I show it, YouTube's not going to like it. But brutalities. Brutalities need to be in every single Mortal Kombat game going forward. I think they should even put some sort of brutalities, like heroic brutalities and injustice. But at least in Mortal Kombat, brutalities need to stay the way they are. Really cool, quick way, flashy way to end a fight. Instead of, everyone always doing fatalities, which we've seen a million times, long cutscene. Don't get me wrong, I love fatalities. It's part of Mortal Kombat. But brutalities is arguably one of the best things they've ever added in the series, period. Now, I'm pretty sure they're smart enough to realize how much people love them, and they will stay because they've been in the past 3 Mortal Kombat games so far. Since they were introduced in Mortal Kombat X. They're just a really cool, swaggy way to end matches without having to do the long cutscene of a fatality. And a lot of brutalities are really cool. Some, are throwbacks to classic fatalities. They're just really cool, and they need to stay. Now, number 2. Actually, no, pick up. God dang it! What am I doing? Anyway, number 2 on the list is up blocking. Up blocking was much needed. I mean, some Mortal Kombat games have good anti-airs, but Mortal Kombat is it's pretty well known that their jumps are, kind of OP, especially jump kicks. Actually, you know what? I know who to use to get a better depiction of this. Wow, how do I get that twice in a row on random select. That's funny. Anyway, up blocking. It's a great way to stop people from just mindless jumping. Uh, Ever since they introduced up blocking in Mortal Kombat 1, no one has bitched about the OP jump ins at all, really. The only people complaining about up kicks are people who played Mortal Kombat 11 and they just want to spam jump kick, spam jump kick, spam jump kick. That's all they want to do. That's the only way they know how to get in, is by just jumping, jumping, jumping mindlessly. And in Mortal Kombat 11, the anti-airs were so bad outside of a couple characters, like Noob Saibot's down 3, I think it was, or down 1, and Spawn's standing 2, were the only reliable anti-airs besides a couple characters down 2s. But, down 2s ain't that big of a deal, because most people in MK11, if they land a jump kick, are going to get a full combo off of it, especially if you're playing Cabal or something. It's a good way to stop mindless jump-ins, and up block has counterplay to it. So if you don't know, let's see if I can get... Of course not. That's great. There we go. And he's not going to do it. Cool. Okay. The AI is not going to do it, but if you... I don't know how to get him to do it. I'm just going to have to do this. So if you punish an up block with a throw, the throw does more damage. You can also hit him with a low. Unfortunately, Liu Kang doesn't have any low combo starters, but you see it says punish. So if you get him, you can punish the up block with lows or get extra damage off a throw. So there is counterplay to it. It's not like you can just throw it out, and the recovery is pretty long. So there's counterplay to it. It's not like you can just throw it out willy-nilly. But, Johnny Cage's Jump 4 is considered extremely OP and leads to a full combo. So imagine having to deal with Johnny Cage's Jump 4 like it was Mortal Kombat 11 or something. It would be insane to deal with that. Now people have to mix up their pressure and jump-ins and stuff like that. You can't just mindlessly jump anymore. And granted, Mortal Kombat 1 does have good anti-airs. Like Liu Kang has his standing 1. He has his down back 4. But yeah, up block needs to say it's a good way to punish overheads that are usually safe. It's just a good tool that needs to stay. No more just mindlessly jumping. So many Mortal Kombat games, not just Mortal Kombat 11, people just jump, and like the only consistent way usually is down 2s, and some people have good anti-airs like Liu Kang and stuff like that, but up block is a universal tool that people can, full combo punish people who are just want to mindlessly jump. And like I said, Johnny Cage's Jump 4 is consistently considered one of the best jump kicks in this game because it leads to, full combo, and it's very long reaching, and it reaches down low. Anyway, number 2 on the list is up block. It needs to stay. Anyone who says it doesn't need to stay are clearly the people that just love jumping. That's the only explanation. Everybody else loves it. I haven't seen anyone else complain except for literally people who are known to play Mortal Kombat 11 and play characters like Cabal and Jackie and just want to jump all the time. That's all they want to do is jump and fly around the map. Now that there's some counterplay to it, all of a sudden they hate it and think it should go. It needs to stay. It should be a permanent mechanic. Like I said, you can even bait it out. You can make someone think that you're going to do the overhead, and when they go to up block it, you counter them with a low, especially if you're or a throw, especially if your character has a low combo starter. Next is on the list. I want to talk about is number 3 on the list, flawless blocking. I hated the way flawless blocking worked in Mortal Kombat 11. I loved the idea, but I hated the fact that in Mortal Kombat 11, so in Mortal Kombat 11, if you don't know, you can flawless block. Here, let me show you. Damn it, I didn't do the... Wow, haven't played in a couple days and now my timing's way off. Holy cow. Why can't I do this? Why is he doing random kicks? There we go. So if you do a flawless block in MK11, you can do up 2, which is a full combo starter, or up 3, which is just a reset kind of. But up 2 is a full combo starter, so you can full combo punish people just going for pressure, just trying to poke out of pressure. I wasn't a fan of that. And I get you have to time it and you have to do it, blah, 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 but so many people were getting so good at it, including me on MK11. I wasn't the best at it. I wasn't doing it every time. But if you know someone's going to try to poke and you flawless block it, you're going to get a full combo punish. I wasn't a fan of that. I love the way flawless blocking is in Mortal Kombat 1. So that's usually safe, and it pushes back. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh, guys, I am just... You get a full combo punish on something that's usually pretty safe. My timing is just so off, guys. I'm sorry. As you can tell, I haven't been playing MK1 for like a month. I mistimed it. But anyway, you get the idea. So you can make usually safe things. Not everything, but some strings that are usually safe, have a lot of pushback, whatever. You can flawless block it with the right timing and get a full combo punish. I like that a lot. It helps with a lot of things. You can do it with Havoc's armor. You can do it with a lot of moves, but if you mistime it, like you've seen, you'll either get hit or you're going to be stuck in the pressure, the safe pressure. But flawless blocking needs to stay. I think it even needs to come back for Injustice. If the next game is Injustice, I hope they have... They can keep calling it flawless blocking if they want, but since it's Injustice, if they want to call it like, perfect block or, whatever, heroic block, I think it needs to stay. It's a great way to punish people who just want to spam, plus frame moves or safe moves. It's a mind game, like, are you going to throw out a stagger, or, if you finish the whole entire move, am I going to get full combo punished? Because, with Liu Kang, a lot of this is his game plan. So, you're going to stagger it and then go for throws, but if someone's good enough and you throw this out just to try to check them and they, flawless block it, you're eating a full combo. It's just another mechanic that was a great idea in MK11, but it's even better in Mortal Kombat 1. Uh, it just adds more layer and depth to the fighting in this game. No longer can people just, you can flawless block a poke, so then they're not safe anymore, so then you can take your turn back. You can't full combo punish a poke, but you can take your turn back and, put them in pressure. If you're good enough to flawless block a poke, flawless blocking negates chip damage so you can stay alive. Like, let's say you have very, very low health, you flawless block something that's going to chip you out, that could, save the whole game for you, the whole match. It's a great mechanic. It needs to stay in all future Mortal Kombat games. Fourth on my list is the way the meter is. The way the meter is in MK9, MKX, and MK1. No more auto-regenerating meter from Mortal Kombat 11. It is a skillless, terrible thing that they made to just have auto-regenerating meter for a defensive and an offensive meter. Keep it simple. If you want to add new mechanics, that's fine. Just don't mess with the meter system, It's tried and true method. Why mess with it? Everybody, well, maybe not everybody, but most people hated the meter system in MK11. Keep the 3-bar meter system. If you want to go to 4 bars, that's fine. I mean, you can try something out like that, but keep it the way it is, as in, like, you build up bar by taking damage, by, doing special moves and stuff like that. It also ties into the breaker system. The breaker system, resetting neutral, is how the breaker system should be. That no one should get an advantage. Like, if you drop out of a combo in Mortal Kombat 11, you're either at a disadvantage because now the person can get right up close to you for another setup, or if they time it right and drop out of your combo, they're going to full combo punish you. How does that make sense? Why should I get full combo punished for getting you in a combo? Do not mess with the meter system anymore. Like I said, if you want to try one more bar or something like that, maybe. But, I mean, I just personally don't mess with the meter system. Leave it the way it is. Leave it at 3 bars. It's the perfect system. It's tied to the combo breakers. It's tied to enhancing special moves and stuff like that. Just leave it alone. The auto-regenerating meter in Mortal Kombat 11 and the break system in that game was horrible. Terrible. That's number 4 on my list. These are the 4 major things that I want to be kept in future Mortal Kombat games. I was trying to think of a 5th, and I couldn't really think of anything that significant. Besides, I honestly don't know. I think this is all I really want to make into a future game. Like, if you keep these 4 mechanics, that'll help out the next game big time. Brutalities are awesome. Like I said, one of the best things they've added ever, honestly. Up blocks are great. A universal, anti-air system, basically, like, to stop people from just spamming jumps. And then people like to act like, up block made jumping useless, but that's just not true. You still see pros do it. You get safe jumps from, like, hard knockdowns and stuff because they can't up block in time. If you mix up the timing of your jumps, like I said, they're not going to up block every time. And then if you notice that they're spamming up block, then fake the jump in and go for a throw and punish the up block. Or if, your character like a Raiden or something that has low combo starter, go for a fake jump in, and when they up block, do a low combo starter. punish it. Boom, there you go. Now they're not going to spam it as much. So, there's counterplay to it. No more spam jumping and you can't spam up block unless, you're terrible at the game or the person you're going against is terrible. Flawless blocking is a great mechanic they introduced in MK11. MK11, it wasn't perfect because, like I said, the way you can flawless block and then press up 2 and get a full combo punish wasn't great. Didn't seem really fair. But the way it is in MK1 is the perfect system. Just keep the way it is. Good counterplay to it. If someone's spamming, plus on block or safe pressure or something like that. It's a great way to stay alive, flawless block, projectiles, and stuff like that. And then the meter system. The meter system is perfect. It's a tried and true, most fighting games that have meter use a 3-meter system in this way, kind of. I know Street Fighter usually has a 3-meter system, but at the same, theirs might be 4. But just, that's how you enhance moves and stuff. Leave it alone. It's perfect the way it is. Don't ever have auto-regenerating meter again. It just let people, throw out meter burns willy-nilly because they didn't have to do anything to build it. They just had to, run away and wait for it to build back up by itself. It just felt, like you guys were holding our hands or something. Just leave the meter system the way it is. I guess you guys can tweak with it a little bit. Just don't make it auto-regenerating. That's such a lame thing to do. I honestly I can't think of another big mechanic that needs to be in future games right now. Gameplay wise, I mean. I personally think Fatal Blows and X-Rays shouldn't be in the game. I get why they're in the game. Big flashy moves that do a lot of damage that make it so casuals and bad players can get big damage. Maybe take away the push on it, like when you block it and some of them knock you, way far back and try to go in to punish it and the timing can be tricky. It just kind of feels like, oh wow, you gave them a get out of jail free card kind of because they got you off them with this stupid move. It's nowhere near as bad as MK11's Fatal Blows. Those things knocked you back a lot. In MK1, you can punish them a lot more. It's not a huge deal. I don't really care. Gameplay wise, I think that's it. Those 4 things that I talked about are really the only things that I want them to keep in future Mortal Kombat games. Going forward. So yeah, I can't think of anything else gameplay wise that I feel like needs to be in the future Mortal Kombat games. Anyway, that's my list. Mechanics that I really think need to stay permanently in Mortal Kombat. I know Mortal Kombat likes to reset and make a whole new game with some sort of new mechanic, but I do think they need to start making building blocks. Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X, they built on the meter system. They kept those things. And in Mortal Kombat X, they kept the brutalities and stuff like that. But they keep trying to introduce new mechanics in each one while getting rid of some that fans really like. I'm glad they kept flawless blocking from Mortal Kombat 11. I really hope they keep up block. I think they need to keep flawless blocking permanently. But they always add something new. Like in MKX was variations. MK11 was the crushing blows and the auto-regenerative meter. MK11, they tried way too much new stuff. MK1 was the cameos, which I know is very divisive. You either love it or hate it. Anyway, I'm talking strictly gameplay things here. I'm not talking about modes and stuff like that. I'm talking about like actual in-game fighting mechanics that I want, that I personally think Mortal Kombat needs to keep going in the future. This was my video. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know what mechanics, gameplay mechanics, you guys think Mortal Kombat needs to keep going forward. Let me know if you guys agree. We're on the road to 500 subscribers still. We were very close. When we hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to do something special for you guys. I'm going to hold a tournament for you guys. If I hit 500 subscribers by the time the MK Legacy Collection comes out, I might hold a tournament for you guys on that game. Maybe multiple tournaments for Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3. It all just depends if the MK Legacy Collection has lobbies. And if we hit 500 subscribers by the time that game comes out. Anyway, if you like this video, please give a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you guys liked it. And I have another special video coming for you guys again. That my friend Jordan, who helped me edit the last one, is going to help me on again. It's going to be a fun one. I'm going to be going over Mortal Kombat X and why I love it so much. Anyway, please give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.